Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down. The generation says something fool. Just got hot. I know what to do. That's a freak boy. Yeah. That's a freak little man. Break it down.
And welcome to the Situation Room once again. Tonight's going to be a interesting night, I think. Interesting. My panel's interesting, that's why. I dragged a few over from retirement to come on. Well, one anyways. I brought one that's got a headache that's ready to probably kill us all. And then I brought Chad away from his family drama. So he's all happy tonight. So let's introduce everybody. We got Sonia, we got Chad, we got Champ, I think still trying to cook dinner at the same time. We got Destry, we got Fuck You, and we got the retired, but still immortal, Dr. Phil. And yes, I got your name right this time, Doc.
You did. Congratulations. Well done.
All right, guys. Also, it is official. Foreign Freddy did make it after his head exploded. He has returned. Good news is he's in one piece. So the ones that got PMs is, will Foreign Freddy return? He has returned.
It's a secret twin brother, Dave.
Oh, is that what it is? Damn it.
That's what it is.
Get that email. What the hell's wrong with all you? All right.
What happened to reading Randy?
Oh, we're working on something with Randy, matter of fact. I actually brought that up to Carl. So, or I think I did. It was either that or it was a horrible fucking dream. I don't know which.
Hey, yes, if Champ was cooking you dinner, we'd all be worried.
Oh, yeah. So, tonight, we're going to do some updates. We're going to talk about what's on our mind. We're going to talk about Discord. And yes, I'm not going to lie, Discord, well, it kicked my ass. I had to call in a professional. But before we go that far, let's bring out Freddy and let him discuss his little bit right here real quick. So, Mr. Freddy, please make an appearance now. And let's see what he's got to say.
Welcome, Commanders. Forum Freddy here. The following changes and fixes have been applied on the Wednesday, February 7th update. February Gear Store update. The Gear Store has been updated for February. Check out the new subwoofers for the War Dog, and purchase technical components for the first time ever in the Gear Store. Challenge base updates. The 25, 40, and 90 challenge bases have new layouts. Levels 40 and 90 are now paying out more medals. Level 40 challenge base, 5k medals. Level 90 challenge base, 25k medals. Building sales. Instant upgrades of building levels will be on sale for the first time ever beginning on Friday, February 9th. Please note that the sales below will not be applied if you use resources to start an upgrade. Walls, 99% off on all levels. Helipad, Helipad Tango, Thorium Storage, Thorium Mine, and the Armory, are 50% off on all levels. General fixes and improvements. Building Peacekeeper missiles no longer triggers a 2181 error for some players. Air units no longer appear in the workshop twice if a player does not have a hangar. Players stuck loading at 99% should now be able to get into the game. Hee. A notification has been added to inform players if the download fails. It'll probably just say, oops, this sucks. We found you're missing 1%, but hey, try again. Okay, that's it for now.
Oh, thank you, Freddy, for telling us we're probably going to get boned more often. I know this is a whole thing on, what do they call them? Friendly Fixer, but we're going to save him for a little bit.
That's why I'm here.
That's right. That's why I asked Doc to come out of retirement to give me a hand on that, because I'll tell you what, that looked like a bunch of fucking gibberish to me. Not going to lie.
I mean, if Foreign Freddy got to read that out, his head would explode twice over.
Noticed I made sure I so called, do not fucking let Freddy do that, because we just got him repaired. We do not need another repair. I mean, jeez. So,
sorry.
Freddy will not be doing that, thank God. So, now that we're going to go on to the Gear Store, I asked Freddy to keep it short and brief, for we can go over it more. I think that'll be something that the panel really wants to discuss, because it's got some good shit in it. But let's let Freddy go go again. So, Mr. Freddy, if you don't mind, please tell us about the gear store.
February Gear Store Update. Yes, there are a lot of things I could talk about, but the critical list to share is the last chance items. So here goes it. Heavy fuel. Unit, Chaplain. Price, 12,500 metals. Lightweight fuel. Unit, Chaplain. Price, 12,500 metals. Focus nozzle. Unit, Chaplain. Price, 31,000 metals. Wide nozzle. Unit, Chaplain. Price, 31,000 metals. Sprint training. Unit, Chaplain. Price, 78,000 metals. Combustion training. Unit, Chaplain. Price, 78,000 metals. Unyielding armor. Unit, Sunder. Price, 300,000 metals. Unrelenting mag. Unit, Sunder. Price, 400,000 metals. Sunder's heroic training. Unit, Sunder. Price, 500,000 metals. Last resort. Unit, Herald. Price, 250,000 metals. A weapon kit. Unit, Herald. Price, 250,000 metals. Mega bombs. Unit, Herald. Price, 250,000 metals. There are quite a few updates to the gear store, so please visit the forum and read the update. That's all for now. Freddy out.
All right, thank you, Freddie. We appreciate your time and effort. God, I can see you guys are having a good time on YouTube. I appreciate that. I always love watching to see what's going on. All right, guys. Who wants to talk about that gear store?
I can give you a few comments.
A few comments would be nice.
I've got a question.
You're more than welcome to ask it, too.
What is up with all the chaplain stuff? Nobody likes the chaplain.
That's a good damn question. I'll tell you what. Let's not get an answer.
Call that rotation. So that's it. They got to put it in there because they can't put anything else out from last month or this or the next month. Because that next month's tech would be much better to get.
Oh well,
there's a think that might be something good.
I mean, look at the units. I'm glad the technical's in the gear store. I mean, that's great.
That's a huge bonus right there.
That's a huge bonus. You can take that chaplain.
That's massive, guys.
The Spartan, I guess some have good luck with it. I have not. Furies are still a very good unit. I'm glad to see them in there. But why the fuck is that detonator still in there?
Because it's faction. It's
You're
faction.
not presenting, Roy.
You are sharing, but not presenting. No, there we go.
God damn you, little bastard. There. But why would you put the detonator in there? That damn thing's older than shit and worthless.
Because there are other survivor units in there as well. The libs, the hammers, the detonator. They're all roped in with the same thing. So they got to leave Summit in there. Because
it looks like almost all the Gen 1 units besides air is what. Well, I can't say air because there's the
Apollo as well. The Apollo and Fury, which is corpus stuff.
They could have thrown the bone saw in there, but you know what? What I was thinking is maybe they're trying to push this shit because the next event is going to be the mix. It's going to have all three factions.
The February event is the mixed event with all three heroes. They're going to be in there. All three of the stores.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of shit to come out.
It's going to be a lot of fucking pain in the ass. It's going to be because
I know that I pretty much got all the tech. But I mean, what's nice is the technicals in the gear store. I mean, that's
I haven't
huge.
got that far yet, but that technical in the gear store has been. I mean, that part's great. But when we come to this upcoming event, you know they're going to want 800K for each fucking hero. So if you get
if
three,
they run it,
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
if they run it like they've done it before,
We'll get one token. Yeah,
one token.
We'll have to purchase two.
I could have sworn they've given one token per track before.
Possibly.
Two is much better. I mean, if you can run to the end and do all three tracks and get all three tokens, you don't pay for the heroes.
True.
Right.
This is Kickside. They're going to want us to spend money somewhere because it's the moneymaker. And
It is the moneymaker.
The question is, though, are they going to take the goddamn legendary shit out?
Oh,
If
God.
they're going to throw all that crap at us.
Please, 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 please. All right, so let's go into the tech area. And, of course, the Cyclops have their tech in there. And who wants that shit? And nobody's raising their fucking hand for that one either.
The only tech I want is Hero Tech.
And here we go. Wait a minute. You got the technical tech, though.
Yeah, that's another huge deal for.
That's a thank you, Kickside, finally giving us a chance at some of that gold tech. And I'm going to be honest, they could have probably jacked up the price on us and made us bitch, but that's somewhat reasonable for gold tech.
Yeah,
saying
could be a little lower, about rounding off.
I still want to see my phalanx tech. That's what I need.
That would have been fantastic, but then you got the rest of the crap in here. Some of the
Too bad
stuff
you can't trade. Like, too bad they ain't got like a trading depot, like where you could take tech that you don't need. Because I got 80+ gold techs for the technicals that I only made 60. I got 20+ that I'm not using. That
would be
I
nice.
could freaking just toss in the damn dumpster.
Well, you pretty much already have. You just don't realize it yet.
Yeah, because I'm not using them. I only got 60
tech. But, ladies and gentlemen, I already own all this, so but beware. But look at all this last chance shit you better jump on now. Not later, now.
Well, there's a lot of tech in there. Sunder Tech, Herald Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Warwick
3 Herald
techs in
techs,
there.
3 Sunder techs, and you got a short time to do it. So be aware. Get your ass in gear and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, you still got some nice lib tech in there too. So it's not a bad thing. No, they still have not looked at the ops, so don't even bother.
I got to go to
Thor.
bloody Bernie's briefing room on that one. You're not going to see Spec Ops for about 6 months, easily.
Yeah. Now, I want this said again because every show it keeps saying, oh, they haven't done it yet. But might be aware, the leaderboard is coming. They announced it. Say it again, Doc, one more time for everybody.
Season 7.
So
at the latest, that is what they've said. And I can bring up the reams of notes I took on that Bernie's Briefing Room podcast. And he stated categorically it would turn up midway through season 6 or would be fully integrated into season 7.
So
I'm willing to take a bet on that one.
I'm not going to take
put money on that one on myself.
I'm not going to take that. I got
back in bloody November.
I got a feeling that they're so worried about us coming roasting them again, because I'll tell you what, if season 7 starts and it's not in place, oh baby, I think the forum's gonna burn.
Oh no! If I have a funny feeling that a certain Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon will show up if the leaderboard doesn't come out at season 7 and give his very special words.
Oh, I love his special words.
Oh, I do too.
Special words. So be aware, there's going to be some things going on, and I know sooner or later, Kicksides, they said by season 7, I'll give them a chance. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I really, truly am.
Well, Kickside never speak in absolutes.
No.
And that was an absolute statement during that podcast.
Let's just hope he didn't make an absolute mistake.
We're going to roast him. I'm going to roast him twice just to make sure he's nice and crispy on the outside. And then the community is going to absolutely bombard him.
Yeah, that sums that situation up.
Hey, guys, just a public service announcement. If you have your Siege Squadron, fucking go out and get those bases for the medals, because it's easy medals and it's easy oiling.
Champ, you want to do one live in a few minutes when you're done eating?
Yeah, I'm done, man.
You want me to do a 90 live? I haven't seen them
I'll
yet.
take both. How about we do Champ first and let Lonnie get his stuff ready?
Yeah, okay.
Don't you like how I put these guys on the spot?
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Exactly.
I can
straight on
I'm not loose.
But this is easiest 6,000 medals you're ever gonna get on the game right here. All you gotta do is pretty much send, hopefully, just one pass to your Siege Squadron. My siege squad is elite. Ravengers are level 11.
That means he's dropping about 15 women per drop.
Are they?
Damn.
They're women.
But you don't have to have the elite or any of that
Yeah,
because
you do not need the elite.
no, I've got
Nice to have.
regular with this last time level 9 Ravengers, and it usually just takes one pass.
Should just take one pass. I find it better when it deploys from this point across the base like that. And then just retreat it.
Look at the damage those women like to do.
You're not presenting again.
He's locked on present.
Should be.
He's locked on share, but there's no present.
I see him on YouTube.
I see him on YouTube.
I do too.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
need to fast forward your
Refresh your YouTube.
yeah,
You,
because
Okay.
yeah, you can absolutely can control the Ravengers. So if you don't have a squad,
I'm not even controlling them. I'm just leaving the thing on Ruby, as you can see here.
well, if you don't have an elite and you have to get a second pass in, because some people do.
Yeah.
You control your Ravengers, knock out all the anti-air, and reduce the repair time.
But if you guys take a look up here, I'm getting 28 million metal and 28 million oil.
If you're running the boost, you get 42. If you're running the boost, you get 42.
So it's pretty good oil and metal payout as well there.
Oh yeah.
Put the Ravengers on fist. Oh, my clan likes to fist everything.
Yeah. I don't, because if you just leave it on Ruby, it just goes for the buildings, and the buildings are all you need.
So beware. It's a very, very easy payout. Very, very great place to get resource. 2 birds, 1 stone. Get your asses in gear and get them done.
Yep. Especially if that stuff in the gear store, last chance.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
absolutely, absolutely. Lonnie, let me know when you're ready, sir.
Yeah, I already got my tunes ready.
And I locked you on, so you're rocking.
Don't mind my big fat goose egg at the top of my screen. Okay, what I'm gonna use a jug with a caretaker, Arja, and some vindicators, and I also got another tune I'm gonna use. I'm actually gonna bring some shocky howlers out, Doc, and some technicals. I got some shock on these howlers for.
I said that once, and it's never fucking left me alone.
That hasn't.
You know how I feel when I say when I make one fucking post error.
Yeah.
I heard about that one for a fucking month.
Now you're welcome to my world.
I made 60 posts since then, but I was still hearing about that one. I was like, really? Come on now.
I say something at once, and then I'll be all over you.
Well, geez, it doesn't help when Doc points it out.
Nah. Oh, do you know if anything on aggro in here, guys?
It looks like the same bloody base to me.
No, it's totally different. Yeah, it's way different.
Kind of almost looks
First
like
thing I want to see is if my jug will kill this tank with one hit. I bet it don't now. I bet you it don't. First thing I'm gonna do is turn off Ruby. Let me get right down in the monks over.
According to the guy in the chat, jug, caretaker, 1 howler with charge ordnance for the 90.
It's my first attempt. Give me time to perfect my.
Oh, of course.
No, it won't kill it. Okay.
if you kill it, they will come. Oh, Destry, I did that one just for you.
Thanks.
Where the hell is that tank going? Driving around in a
Oh,
goddamn
he's
circle.
acting stupid, isn't he?
Did I hear that Doc wants to do the tango?
No. God, no. I don't dance. I'm too upper class for that.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you don't? Because, I mean, after the last show I've seen you do,
We
you
don't
might
talk
have
about that
danced in that night, but we just don't remember it, right?
Oh my God,
we-
this tank is being retarded.
That will go down as one of the annals of War Commander history, and it'll stay there.
For those that didn't get a copy of it, I'm sorry you missed out. For the ones that still have a copy of it, I still watch it.
It was legendary.
Oh, it was legendary.
It was immortal.
It was. Oh, that made him immortal. Because it's never gonna die.
It's
Oh,
funny.
God, shut the fuck up, you two.
Oh, shit. No shit.
Oh, Doc, you said you want to be immortalized. I believe you've done it on your own.
No, I never wanted to be immortalized. It just fucking happened.
Well, doing shows like that makes mine look boring. I ain't gonna lie. The
That
other night,
was wow.
the night after, a couple nights after you did the next show, I was laying in bed waiting for something to explode.
The only thing that exploded was a few people's PMs and my head the next day.
Oh, I don't even know how you're still awake after that one. I mean, whew. I thought you might have did it for him, Freddie.
Oh, I'm hardcore when it comes to that kind of deal.
Oh, what are you doing, retard? Why did my damn jug take off? Oh my goodness! I didn't move it. I went back and grabbed my other shit, and it just took off.
Kicks out.
Retard.
And there goes your
There goes my caretaker. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and
caretaker. Run, caretaker.
goodness
What's up
sake.
for you?
I'm gonna go back and put another caretaker in.
You did a sizable chunk. I mean, if it wasn't for the jug running off, you'd have been.
Dude,
doing
I
pretty
went
all
back to grab my other stuff, and that jug just took off.
No, mine's never done that.
It's my cash.
Well, your jug hasn't took off, but your war rig did that one time.
I hate when your
My
jugs
Warwick
take
went off on its own like every other day. I thought. I thought that driver was being taught by Dr. Phil.
Ouch. My heart bleeds.
Well, let's be honest. He didn't take care of his caretaker on that one.
No, and the caretaker didn't take care of him either.
No.
It was
it
so
sure
abused.
And she ran off on her own. What can I say?
Just like every woman I've ever known.
I could comment, but I'm sure I'd get hung from a tree.
Well-
Need a definition of cops.
You mean
Oh, boy.
definition of cops, but I was just going to say, it's just like my ex-wives. They always leave me hanging.
Well, we
Man,
had that couple earlier.
That
I know,
caretaker
huh?
makes me angry. That caretaker still pisses me off. Baloney.
Lonely was her first name.
Oh, God. All right, Ralph.
I know what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go over and get rid of these other two tanks on the other side. Over here. Not gonna worry about this one. I don't want to get too close and get smashed by that damn railgun.
I just have to watch this. No offense, Lonnie, but I'm glad that you're making the attempt because I haven't even looked at these till now.
Mm-hmm.
And I get this funny feeling I'd lose my shit.
I wouldn't look at this place to start with yet.
And of course, the tank does not want to come out for Lonnie whatsoever.
So,
And
quick
then when
question,
she does,
Lonnie.
She gets nailed in the rear. What's that?
Wouldn't it be easier if you have Jericho to use Jericho for those?
Jericho's sitting in my base.
Jericho's projectiles, especially on a moving tank, wouldn't
Yeah,
last long enough, and maybe
it
you'd
wouldn't.
miss.
I wouldn't be able to. It would just miss until I can
Well,
maybe
you
somehow
can
get it to
change
turn.
the tank and still the tank not hit you.
My problem is my Jericho.
Yeah, I can probably do that too with the howlers if I can get the howlers firing
Mm-hmm.
time.
All you got to do is get it once, and once you've got
But
it,
yeah, I just get it turned around a little bit, and then I go in and nail it.
that works just fine.
Turn her around and then nail it. Okay, everybody take notes on that one.
Yes, sir, Bob. Turn her when she turns around, nail her.
I don't think she has a problem with that either.
Oh, I
Now,
do
Roy,
have a
are
problem
you
with
paying
it.
attention? Are you paying attention to how he's going to use his vindicators?
Who are you talking to? I finally figured those suckers out. Now that they got range on them.
Hello, this is customer service. My name is Steve.
He's not here.
No, Dave's not here, man.
Ha!
Would you all stop PMing me while he's doing this? Jesus, I like to watch too.
Roy's not here, man. He's answering PMs.
No shit. Oh, I had to grab my clipboard anyways.
Now's your cue. Everybody PM Roy.
Ding, ding, ding.
As tempting and as amusing as that is.
I'm gonna try to get this to fire before I fire.
Hey, Roy, are you back with us yet?
I'm here, pain in the ass. What's up?
I need your address.
Really?
Live.
Show?
I need to send your mama. I need to send your mom a card.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're going to send her a card just like you sent Chad his Christmas cookies.
No, this is for Valentine's Day. This is different.
Oh. Well, you can send her Valentine's cookies next year, knowing you. Don't tell your wife. Yes, I'm still scared of her.
Diane.
Oh, he's here. He just doesn't want to admit it.
I'm going to have to kick him.
Gonna go test his base for that.
Oh, this streak could test my base. That'd be interesting.
No, I figured you were gonna go test his base for telling Diane.
It's empty.
Oh, you got that. I might just do that.
It's empty.
No, it's no fun. That's just a speed bump then.
Yeah, it's empty. Have your way.
Come on, I'm going to wait till he fills that sucker. And I know how to do it because I designed it.
Dun, dun, dun. I sense a little love in the air.
Oh, there's a lot of love. A lot of love. Valentine's is coming. Can't you feel it?
That's why I need your address.
No, I'm waiting until the day after Valentine's Day when all the fucking candy's on sale. Fuck that shit.
No. Chad wants to send a big bag of dicks.
I thought that was going to Let me get this double check on.
That's a $5 commission fee for saying that right there.
We'll put it on my tab.
Put it on my
That's
tab.
right. I'm never going to get paid.
Bill's familiar with tabs.
Hey, my bar tab is always clean.
The next time he comes in, you don't have to worry about it. Doc, you ever go to the wake up the next morning, look at your bar tab from the night before, and go, "How much did I actually drink?"
No, but I've woke up the next morning, looked in my wallet, and almost cried. It gets worse if I look at the wallet, realize it's empty, then go look at my bank account. That's when I know I'm doing really bad.
Oh, no. That's when YouTube knows you've been really bad. No, you didn't walk into that one, Doc.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, just like everything else I've walked into recently. But it's funny, the most ironic thing about it is every show I've ever been fired from has been for that reason.
Well,
I got fired from Battle Vortex for going nuts on a show, drunk off my ass. I got fired from Unshackled for getting drunk off my ass and doing the same goddamn thing.
The good news is, Doc, you can't
repetition makes
there it is.
I have control and you don't.
That's the way to do
There
it.
it is. If I wouldn't have screwed up on that first part, I would have had a lot less repair time with that caretaker, but that caretaker, my jug taking off screwed me.
Yeah,
I got smashed by that damn railgun.
It was ready to party.
Thank you. I actually think I could complete them with somewhat.
Yeah, I think I could do those a lot easier than I did right there. That was my first one though, so.
So now that we've covered that, the 90s are doable. I have a lot of respect.
Good job, Kickside. I like it.
The 90s are very doable.
It's gonna take time to do, maybe a couple attacks, but it's worth it. 25K metal, I'll take that all day long.
I'll do that all day long with the 25K metal. And then you got to give them credit. The 40s, they're still doable for the lowers. And if the payout's up to 5K, not 2K. So, they did put a little effort.
I only got with the caretaker and my jug, I lost that caretaker and I got like 12 minutes on my jug. Taking my jug out, I only got 12 minutes on that. And I got 1 hour. I bet I got to repair it. I almost lost a howler.
Yeah, it got creamed right at the start.
Yeah.
I see that.
So I got to give Kickside credit. I appreciate the effort in. They gave a little bit. Don't get me wrong. We would like to see a little more of the numbers, but you know what? This is one of those things. To
start.
This is one of those things you don't smack them. For
they almost doubled the payout. They have almost doubled the payout.
Yeah.
So if anyone can complain that 25K isn't enough, then you're off your fucking head.
Oh, no, the 25K is fine. I just think they should get the 40s. They should have bumped it to 6.
6 would have been good, I think. But from 2 to 5,
much better.
They've gone from 2 to 5, so it's an acceptable trade-off, I think.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I got to give them credit for actually doing that because you know what? We've been asking for it. Don't get me wrong. It took you long enough to step up, but we're glad.
And they do have those squadron bases out now, too, for the 6, which if you've got the squadron, they're pretty easy.
Which Champ did live, so you really got a chance at this, guys. You really got a chance at some medals.
I know a while back when I had I had about 100 gold in my account, I was doing them for 1 gold a base. I mean, I'd do about 12 of them, and I'd have 12 gold worth of repair.
Now, that's my shit luck lately. All right, so I wanted to bring up an old school piece of information that people kind of forgot about, and heck, me and Scooby even forgot about it, and we had to go to Wiki.
You had to go to the Wiki?
We had to go to the Wiki.
The Wiki.
Damn.
It's Scooby of all people. I mean, Scooby's he's the one who points shit out to me, but then he asked me, and I'm like, it's not in the storage? No. Look, when you're lower level and your platoon size sucks,
yeah,
your storage is not where you're going to get that bigger.
No, it's your war factory.
A lot of people forget that, though.
Yeah, they do.
So when your base defense is only 3,100 or 3,200, you want to get that bigger, you got to upgrade that war factory to get that up to 3,800. Now, I know some of you are going, oh, you can get it increased because you're lower levels. Yes, you can increase that, and you need to get that increased. It's
Yeah,
one of the
no,
things.
you don't actually get an increase. There's
No,
no increase there
It
at all.
decreases the size of your
Here's
units.
what I was going to touch.
Size of the unit.
I think the storage actually does increase the size of the
Right.
platoon.
But you're right. It's 100% right. It's not an actual increase. It's what they do is they take your Tempest, for example, and its standard capacity is 400. What happens is after level 10, it goes down a percentage. Now, I don't remember the percentage off the top of my head. I had them written down, but don't ask me where that shit went. But when it's done, and you
Like
get
5% or something ridiculous like that. It's a minute number, but if you do all of the upgrades to 15, then those numbers add up.
yeah, it goes right down from 400 to 300. So it takes 100 off. So that means you could pack more shit in your base because the numbers went down.
All right, when you go from 13 to 14, it says upgrade to reduce vehicle storage size by 20%.
See? So that is something you guys need to be aware of. You want to get somebody, oh, I could only fit so much of this in there. Get that war factory up. Then you can put more shit in there.
They need to do that with the academy. It's never been done with the academy.
Yeah, it hasn't.
And you're 100% right because our storage says even like
Well, it wouldn't be the academy, it'd be the barracks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
well they need to do something for the barracks because
And the barracks going from a 9 to a 10, it says upgrade to reduce production and repair time by 5%. A
Yeah.
total speed up of 45%.
it does. They don't give us any kind of buff there whatsoever, which they need to. But what they need and what they do are two different things we've seen for a very, very long time.
Indeed.
They are making strides. They have made some strides here and there. I can't wait to see this new leaderboard. There's speculation. They're overselling it. It's going to not make the players happy right away.
It'll work for a day or two.
I'm not worried about if it's going to work for a day or two. I heard that the information's not going to be as all there as they promised.
Well, I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I don't like.
You guys are probably going to kill me, but I want to see my absorption unit for air.
You want to see who the what?
Yeah, client caretaker.
Oh, get out.
You know it's coming.
Get out of here. You're fired.
Oh, right. The caretaker was coming 2 months before it came out.
And just saying, he got through.
Yeah, he's the one that got through of all things.
So did you, Roy.
All right, so now I want to bring up to another problem that I think people have having. I know I can't be the only damn one. How many people still can only fire one missile because the damn thing jams on you?
I have no problem.
Scooby he was having a problem until a couple days ago. Now it's working, but now I have
If you're still using,
Sounds like a personal
my
problem to me.
what
still using the trick,
trick?
the 10-second trick.
Count to 10 and hope it fires. Yeah, he still tries that. Guess what?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Bingo. Well, how about this problem that I'm having personally? I start deploying air, a couple things get shot out. I go to replace it, and guess what? It says it's deploying, but it's not deploying.
Yeah, I have that problem quite a bit.
Fucking pisses me off.
Are you saying
You
had
got
to
like a
before
couple.
detonation, Roy?
No,
You got
I
like a
wouldn't-
couple buildings you need to destroy, and you can't deploy a fucking thing to destroy it. It's like, well,
I
this
had
guy's
one,
gonna laugh because I got 95% on his base and I can't deploy nothing else.
and I have them by the balls because everything's dead. Yes. I even had to throw my mercs in just to freaking try getting the last damn platform. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kickside. All I need is one hailstorm. One damn hailstorm. Nope. Won't deploy. Says it's deployed. Even moves my screen like it is deployed. But it doesn't deploy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It
then-
only Kickstarter will only let you deploy a max of 3,000, I think, right?
Yeah.
at one time, but you can retreat and redeploy and retreat and deploy. Well, guess what? Even if you don't lose that shit, it's still gonna screw you.
What if they only let us get? Because it's after I lose a lot of shit that I can't deploy nothing.
Oh yeah, I'll lose a
What if they only let us lose 3,000 worth of space? Which that's hurting them.
Well, no, because obviously
It
we've
is.
all, you guys especially, have had that issue where people have tried to hit you, and they've deployed a lot. That's how the funny attack logs appear every so often when people have decided to waste thousands of platoons in thousands of units.
If you're like Scooby, and you're pissed and you want somebody flat, and you're on the verge of getting them there, and you can't deploy no more. Come on now, that pissed me off. I'll tell you, I had that guy. I just had one.
Oh yeah, I remember that the other night.
I was a little fucking irate. I'm not
It
gonna.
makes you, I'm telling you, it makes you angry.
Yeah, that really ticked me off. I had him by the balls.
Well, if they have some sort of invisible cap that we don't know about, why not just tell us about it?
Yeah, that needs to be said.
I know a few of you watched the show, watched Unshackled last night, was it? And I want to cover this again. And I was going to try getting the banner made in time, but we didn't get. It was too late. But I still say champ for president.
Oh yeah, I'm quite happy to follow that one.
There's a lot of good banners on the forums for all the clans out there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool artwork from everybody.
That's one of the leading into the banner contest is still going on. It closes tomorrow. Get your clan alliance, get your banners up there. Do not take a kickside picture and just throw it up there with your team on there. That is the lowest damn piece of crap I've seen. And I've seen a lot of them do it. And you know who you are, and you want to get pissed at me, go ahead, get pissed at me. Come on. I mean,
That shows lack of creativity.
If I was kickside, I'd be laughing at him for the lack of creativity. I mean, come on. That wasn't even funny. Had some of those. You could tell that they're like threw two. Oh wait, we threw two kickside pictures together. Really?
Nice.
Really? That's supposed to be your winning thing. Come on, be creative. Go crazy on it. Please.
Build something that is memorable for you.
Yeah.
You and your team. There are a lot of good designing guys out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Done banners and artwork and cover photos and all of that kind of stuff.
Destry, I think they wanted you to submit one. I'm sure it'll be something with a goat on it, correct?
Nah.
A Billy Goat with a helmet on.
Stepped away at the wrong time. Of course, he always misses the fun stuff. Couple other things I wanted to touch on. The game is loading okay for some. Some people are still being screwed with. And that brings me to this new technical friendly fixer.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
So he's new whipping boy.
Yeah. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. And Dr. Phil can get ready to technically go over this.
I'm glad you're the sucker to read it this time.
I'm not going to read it.
No, you don't have to read that. Because it does not make any fucking sense.
It makes sense if you can read between the lines. Much like I said last night on Unshackled. But if you can't read between the lines, you're going to miss out on some specifics.
All right, it's up, Doc. Go have a field day with this.
Oh, yeah, I had a field day with it last night. If you could zoom in a bit, that'd be great.
Yeah, like I could figure out how to do that.
You control, and then you scroll in on your mouse wheel.
You want more?
That will do just nicely. So, in point, he goes on to talk about a lot of the stuff to do with the loading screen and the fact that you hang on certain points. Like you're hanging at 60% and you're hanging at 80% and then you're hanging at 99% for like what seems like a million years. But in retrospect, and I have to cover what I went through last night, those are what are called in the field the checksum. And if you don't pass the checksum and you don't have a complete download of the actual files that run the game, it will fail. And then you will get the clock out of sync, you'll get the spinning wheel of death, you will crash completely out and nothing will work. But he goes on a lot of bullshit about fake progress. It's not fake progress at all. For every one of these barriers that you pass towards the checksum, the progress bar moves along. So you get it at 60, you get it at 80, you get it at 99. The 99 is the pain in the ass. The 99 is the connection to the battle server. It's connection to your account. It's connection to all of the stuff you're going to do, every base that you hit, every person that you hit, and all of those numbers that go into there. There are a lot of numbers. A lot of numbers. It goes to every resource, your res, your Thor, your gold, your infamy, your units, the buildings in your base, all of the text that you own, all of the levels of the buildings of the text that you own, and so on and so forth until you get to the point. But it runs, again, you've got to pass the checksums. And the fake progress is a lot of anti-cheat measures. And I went through this last night. The progress of changing the old SWF file that you used to be able to do, that then people went round the back and did cheat engine shit and all that crap that nobody likes. But there is a lot in there. And I couldn't read it in a Forum Freddy voice if I tried. Even I'm not that monotonous. And there's only one guy that I know that's that monotonous, and he's gone. You won't ever see that motherfucker ever again. And I'm perfectly happy with that. But there is the bottlenecks. There is the bottleneck with the CPU speed. There is the bottleneck with the server speed. There is the bottleneck with your ISP and their ISPs. And if they all don't run down the same track, gone. That's it. You got to start all over again and pick a new track to go down. But he goes on to talk about the game loader. That game loader is the biggest excuse for somebody to come out and say that, oh, because of the game loader, it's because of the game loader you experience this and this and this and this. It's not that at all. The game loader is a tiny little file. The game loader is tiny in comparison towards the game itself. And he actually states that the game loader file itself is 8 megs. Now, if you download on a bottleneck connection at 20 megabits, I'm picking 20 megabits because it's easy to work with, you get anywhere from 1.4 megabytes to 1.8 megabytes per second. So in theory, you could download the 8 meg file in 4 seconds on a roundabout thing. So he's going on to say that it's this issue and this issue and this issue, but it really isn't. It's Kixeye and their lack of efficiency when it comes to the game itself. Every unit has its own specific sprite, the movement, its AI, its projectile, its sound, everything. And that's all grouped into one group, and then that's loaded into the game group, which is loaded into the game files themselves. So it has to unpack everything that works, which he doesn't state clearly enough, if I'm perfectly honest. The tiny application is a joke. And a lot of it is smokescreen for a lot of the shit that Kixeye like to pull in the background. The joke gone round for the longest time is there's more anti-cheating measures in the game itself than there is actual in-game code that you actually get to play. And he talks about the freezing of the web page because of the data. It's nothing to do with the data at all. It's Kixeye's efficiency in processing all of the in-game files. And because it's spaghetti code. It's all in one group. There's no defined parameters for this and this and this and this and this. It's all in one big fucking lump. And you got to go through the whole damn thing to find something that goes wrong. That's why there are so many fuck-ups. Oh, they tried to change this code, but it's interfering with something else because somebody made a cock-up in one area. But they've got to go through the whole damn thing to find the cock-up that they made because there's no organizational efficiency in it at all. And as a software programmer, it pisses me off because it's just promotes lazy. And if there's one thing I hate more than anything else, it's lazy. especially when it comes to something like this, where they're expecting to pull money off players and they're expecting to have a game that runs 24 hours a day, 6 out of the 7 days a week. And if a lot of you put in a lot of time, which I know Roy does, and I know a lot of the guys in the panel here do, Scooby does as well. And if you put enough hours into the game, you want an experience that isn't going to fuck you every goddamn 10 minutes. Oh, you hit 5 bases? Well, I'm going to DC now. Congratulations. That has nothing to do with the game loader at all. Then he puts in some bullshit about the non-standard platform. War Commander isn't on any other platforms. I have never seen it anywhere else than Kixeye and Facebook. And that's it. But I am immediately assuming he means guys that run on Puffin on mobile phones. Ironically, I can load up on Puffin on my phone, which, I got this phone 4 or 5 months ago. So I can load up the game faster on my phone that's a couple of months old than I can on my £8,000 fucking high-def PC rig.
Me too.
And that annoys the shit out of me. I don't know how.
Galaxy S5 up to date.
Everything is up to date. But again, it's one of those things. They don't support it on the unsanctioned platforms, which is a joke. The second one is the memory modifications, and I'm going to say exactly the same as I said last night.
Wait a minute. Does this got something to do with sound? I think I know a duck sound that usually pops up somewhere around here.
But no, he goes on to say the run the game with memory modification programming. And so I'm sure it's only so you can customize the experience and have hilarious sound effects instead of the professional ones. But seriously, the software can cause the game to simply not load. And that is case in point not correct at all. If you're going to run memory modifications, you're looking at changing what the game does, which immediately goes and violates Kixeye's terms of service. Because using a third-party application to modify any section of the game's code is a violation of said terms of service. And I don't believe for 1 second that anybody using modification programs of any kind do it to change sound effects. They do it to cheat.
Well, don't you like when your buildings blow up and it sounds like a duck?
I have never wanted that at all because I, like 90% of players, I play with the in-game sound off.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Let's see. Everyone, do you play with the game sound on?
I don't got game sound or game music on. I got
all that turned off.
Yeah.
All turned off.
All turned off.
All the time.
I prefer my own soundtracks. I can go play whatever I'm playing, have my music on in the background, and go do whatever I want to do to my own goddamn tunes, not some fucking. Because the last thing I need to hear is the fucking Wilhelm scream 19,000 times when a rifleman goddamn dies. As funny as that is, the first couple of times, or the first time you're playing the game, and you hear, oh, there's bullet sounds, and there's screams, and there's death, and there's blood and gore, and everything. No. It gets boring after the first 10 minutes, and you turn it off. It's the same when you clear your cache. When you do a complete clear, you load up the game for the first time, and you get the War Commander music blaring in your ears.
God help me.
Yeah, I know, right? But still, it's a cheating method. If you're going to modify the game in any way, shape, or form, you are a cheat. Regardless of if you're saying, well, I do it for this reason, there is no excuse for it at all. If you're running modification programs of any kind, you are a cheat, and you should live in a crater.
Hey, I seen 2 of them this week.
I've made a
I've
couple
seen
of
one
this.
on 41 the other day.
But
I seen one man 2 times in less than 3 minutes.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
to skip over his spiel right at the end, it goes on about the game loader. The game loader isn't a problem. It's Kixeye's efficiency when it comes to programming. and all of the checksums and anti-cheating measures that they've got in place that aren't efficient. I mean, if you have to go down the store progress over and over and over again, then you're either missing a checksum, there is a bad connection between you and the game, and you've got to power cycle your stuff to attempt a better connection. Because running trace routes is all well and good, but if there's a problem between you and the game itself, and it can't get through one of the hops, you ain't getting anywhere. And you've got to force another connection in another way, and the only way to do that is to power cycle. And in the layman's term, power cycle is quite literally, and it's the most hated phrase that I have in the trade, is to turn it off and on again. That's really, it fixes 90% of everything, is to turn it off and on again.
Unless you're talking to a woman.
Well, then you have a good look turning it on for a start off.
Exactly. So,
you walked into that one.
Hey, I'm not going to deny it now. Eh?
And he's the one that got through.
Oh, I know I got through here. So, now, Doc, let's be honest. You want to talk about old coding and spaghetti and bullshit. You know, it's not, there's no way the Kickside could go back and fix the spaghetti mess.
God, no.
Too much coding. It would cost them too much money. But do you think they could actually go back and maybe fix the fucking tutorial to something nowadays?
Oh, modernize it.
That goes into the old code. And Kickside don't like messing with old code. And it's
how do they give you any idea how to play this game nowadays?
Yeah, and some of the stuff they give you as mission prizes you can't even get. It says you don't have the currency for this.
You either don't have the currency for it, or you can't get the base for it, because a lot of the bases that were there don't exist anymore. The sickle cells, for instance.
Ronnie, let's go hit about 40 sickle cells.
Oh, I remember doing that back in the day. Those were a bitch to find back then.
Yeah, now they're non-existent.
Because Kickside took them all away.
And how many players do you got to fucking recruit to play this fucking game? I mean,
absolutely none. I wouldn't wish War Commander on my worst enemy.
I was just getting there. Damn you, Doc. It tells you recruit players for this game. That bitch will stay there forever.
You've recruited 1 out of 15 players. Yeah, it's going to stay 1 out of 15 players for the rest of
my friends. I don't want to lose them over this game.
Yeah, I know. If people are willing to torture themselves and be friendly in the game, that's perfectly fine, because then somebody else is enjoying in your torture.
Yeah.
I believe they call it sadomasochism.
I agree with you on that one, let me tell you.
Oh, yes.
I mean, if you play I've made this joke multiple times, but if you're playing War Commander or you're playing Kickside games in general, you must be a masochist, because nobody enjoys playing like that.
No shit.
You know, and it comes right back to, why do we play this game? For each other. That's it. If we could transplant this game to a different company that would play it smooth and bring the people with us, shit, I'd be happy as hell. Because I know Kickstarter's not fixing half the shit, but
I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I took control of War Commander today, right now, I'd shut it down.
Now, I disagree with that, but you know, we're in two different places.
There is a caveat. I'd shut it down, fire everybody, and start again.
But wait a minute, Doc. You know, Kickside did something this week trying to bring the community together more. And they brought Discord to us.
I give it a week.
I disagree, because my crew, which is growing daily, has been in there, and it's been, so far, it's pretty good. It has been pretty fun.
Discord is great. Discord is a great piece of software. And it's Kickstarter's way of trying to get away from forums. Kickstarter for the last few months have been trying to pull away from forums as best they can. Because as much as forum is a source of information, it's not a nice place to be.
Really?
That's
the put it blunt. And I hate
it's not a nice place to be.
Chad, when's the last time you willingly went to the forums? Earth Chad.
I can't go to the forums, remember?
Oh yeah, you got banned. Okay, next. Chad,
I
when's
mean,
the
I
last-
can go. I can go if I'm not logged in.
But when's
I
the
can-
last time you willingly went there for it?
The last time you sent updates. So
Okay, Champ. When's the last time you went to the forums?
I went there today. I'm also banned from making any comments or chat. But
Two in a
I
row.
yeah, I went there to check out the Alliance banners.
And Destry.
The last maintenance, just to see what was going on.
And before that, I don't think you've ever been there because normally
Nope.
no. Fuck you. How often do you go to forums?
I just go there to look at updates, and I'm working on getting my first ban.
Oh, you're working on your first ban. And Doc, you and I both know we're stuck on forums.
Yeah, I went there 10 minutes ago when I started the technical briefing to bring the post up.
Sonia, what about you? You go there all the time or you just stay away from it?
I stay away from it unless you say, hey, go look at this.
And on top of it, that's what the news is on your game now. They're trying to get you. The news feed is the new forums. They're trying to get us away from the forums, guys.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're getting tired of us threatening to burn the sucker down again. That's what it is.
We've burned that forum down on many of occasions. Legion Night is the infamous day in the calendar in War Commander history.
Legion, just as Doc said that.
Yeah. Legion is the most infamous day in War Commander history.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be honest. I got account burned on that night, but if I was smart enough not to use my main.
A few people got a lot of accounts. I got a couple of accounts burned that night because people were pissed off. But what happened was it got Kicksai's attention.
Yeah, but it shouldn't take that to get Kicksai's attention.
It shouldn't take that to take Kicksai's attention, and Kicksai made the money grab.
But
And the players revolted quite badly.
now here's the thing: I want YouTube to answer me. If they get away from the forums, are you going to go to Discord just to go to Burning? Just to go to any of the mods? Are you going to go to Discord to get the information? The infamous Legion Night is now starting to blow up YouTube. Thank you all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get back on subject. Will you use Discord to get your help?
No. If I need
They're
something,
still talking about being banned.
yeah, they are. If I need something from Kicksai or I need something from a mod, I will PM Skipjack directly, or I will go to somebody at Kicksai that I have contact with directly. I will bypass forums altogether.
Yeah,
and I'll
Dr.
bypass
says
Kicksai.
Probably not.
David,
If you-
why didn't you come on here, you pain in the ass?
I'm on here. He won't want to come on.
Oh, come on now. You two are making me laugh so hard I about piss myself every time.
No, I'm sure he'll come on if you send him the link.
I'll send him. I'll get it to him right now. I love having David around because then I'm not the one that's usually getting picked on.
Yeah, it's usually him.
And we just pick on him.
Because I'm usually picking on him. That's probably why.
That's right. David, I'm trying to find you. There you are. I
I
knew
got
I
him.
had you somewhere.
I got him.
Put it on him. Because
If you send it,
oh Lord. Yes, David, we called you out. Listen, I'm going to be honest. Today, I want to put this theory in test that we could talk to Bernie.
Not only did I get it from you, I got it from the immortal pompous ass himself.
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. So
Gee.
I took it upon myself today, and I said, let's see if this actually is going to work. So I took a chance this afternoon, and I messaged Jim Bernie, and I introduced myself and explained that I do this show, and he's welcome on here anytime. I want to see if he will even acknowledge my existence. Anybody want to take bets on he will not?
No, he more than likely will.
I don't think he will.
If
I
he
think he
can,
might.
if he acknowledges my existence, he'll acknowledge yours.
Oh, no, he knows you're in retirement technically, and I'm not.
Well,
Well,
Doc in retirement, that's a farce, but that's besides.
He's trying to behave.
Right.
David, you know we love you, and that's why we invite you everywhere.
Yeah, well.
I've got to build my reputation back.
Yeah, well. Just boot Doc anyway. Go ahead. Boot him.
Not yet,
Fuck you. Don't make me Vince McMahon your ass, because I'll do it.
Oh, Lord.
Can't
I
anyone.
brought you into this world, and I'll take you out of it, motherfucker.
No. Dr. Phil, if you do that, you've got to start with that real soft, Mrs. Doubtfire sounding voice. Now, boys and girls.
Oh, Jesus. No, if he goes that direction, I'm going to get nervous.
How about if I just do the Rude Dog and Jesse James introduction?
No, you failed miserably last night.
Yeah,
You do
Doc
not-
fucked with my chi badly.
We all fucked with your chi last
I wasn't watching the chat. It was Doc. Fucker.
Dude, fuck you, okay? I can read what you said in the goddamn YouTube chat, you bastard.
Yes, I do believe you're right. And
He
this,
is right, but I'm not going to admit that.
oh, Doc, he might want to say he's in retirement, but you know what? He's still here for the community, which
Yes.
I feel blessed to have.
Yeah, well.
I do. David might not feel so blessed, but I do.
Me and Doc have that love-hate relationship. He loves to hate me.
Damn straight.
And I love fucking with his chi every chance I get.
Yes, basically. You two definitely have this love-hate thing going on. So, I also wanted to bring up a couple more subjects. We know the Discord's running, and my clan's using it. We're growing, so we're packing people in there, and Doc's been in there. And Champ, I think he lives with us now. I'm not sure, but I think I saw his cot out back for sure. That part I did see.
Champ follows the beer.
Damn, that's where my beer's going. Son of a
Yep.
But,
Why do you think I had to drink so much that night? Champ wasn't there. I had to make up for lost time.
that's right. I'm going to tell you this right now.
Sorry, Champ. I had to say it.
I'm going to say it like this. I love having Champ around now. God, he makes me laugh. And he makes me think, because sometimes he comes out with some really good stuff out of nowhere. He'll make you go, well, damn, I got to think about this shit. And that's why I still say Champ for president.
Champ,
No,
that's
that's why he's going
Wait a
to
second.
shut
Hold on.
up shop.
You think?
Is because this is his presidential squad.
Yeah. And I think
Presidential detail, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Bill's vice president, so God help us all. He's going to nuke us all. He's going to push that fucking button, I'm telling you.
Right, now go.
It depends how many beers me and Champ have had beforehand.
No, go to Secretary of Defense.
Yeah.
No, he's Secretary of Offense.
Oh, great. You're in trouble. He's going to start the wars.
How can the goat be Secretary of Defense? He has no defense.
Exactly.
I got a tongue.
Rides it loose.
Oh, God. Here we go again. Off the chain. All right. Let's wind this back in. So I'm going to ask you two, how many people are actually using Discord?
I'm not yet.
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 I saw you on there. Wait a minute. I thought I saw you on there.
Nope, not me.
We tell them about the difference between the PC version and the browser version, because there's two versions.
Well, go ahead, Champ. You're on it. You played on both. I've only played on PC.
I actually took off the PC from my computer this morning because it was running on auto start with all my programs and shit when I was starting work, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you can turn that off.
I know, but I took it off my computer. I'm going to try the browser version, see how that works. I've heard it doesn't work that well.
The browser version last night on that other computer I get on Wednesdays, and it did just fine on that.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't have any lag issues or anything.
I have
that computer.
done both.
Scooby played with his little settings there and tried to turn it off for when his computer started, but then the damn sound wouldn't work for him.
Yeah, we spent quite some time getting him in there.
Yeah, so now he's just letting it start up and then just turning it off when he wants, but it seems to have a couple glitches. I'm not going to lie, but I like the fact it's unlimited. I don't like the fact it can't screen share. It does not lag my system down. which not much does, but I mean, I could still see a difference. And to be honest, the unlimited people, and I mean, we were maxing out the Hangouts the last few nights in a row. Now it seems like we have unlimited people and we can't fill the damn place up.
Well,
So,
I can tell you the difference between the browser version and the PC.
all right, go for it.
The browser version, getting your sound to work is a pain in the fucking ass. Point blank and simple. It'll either work or it won't work. There is no, let me tweak this, let me tweak that. If it doesn't work the first time, it ain't gonna work the second time. You could try a different browser and it may or may not work in that one. So I mean, I have 4 different browsers. I have Edge, I have Internet Explorer, I have Chrome, I have Firefox, and I have Maxthon.
That's 5.
Well, technically, if you count Internet Explorer and Edge as the same one, then it's
no, they're 2 different source programs.
They're 2 different sources.
Yeah, well, okay, so you got 5 anyway. And I've tried them in all 5 for the web browser.
Hold your hand up and count, brother.
Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay.
No wonder the American education system failed so badly.
Now,
They can't
wait
even
a minute. I can count all 20 of my toes.
Yep. So,
Wait, all 20 of your toes?
How long it was going to take to catch you and talk about our education system?
Jesus.
With that being said, I did the regular program version, and there were no problems with it.
I put it on. I downloaded it. I agree. I had no problem since.
Yeah, there's no problem setting that thing up. Your sound will work straight off the bat. So it's a try it on the web if you want to. If you don't feel like installing it, that's up to you. Personally, I recommend it. Download the program. You can always turn off the auto start on Windows boot up. That's not that hard. It's just one click, a check mark underneath your settings. And other than that, that's it.
Now, I will say this.
Well, I don't want the other reason I don't like the PC version is you can't pin it to a browser tab.
I agree. That's a pain. I like being able to just click there, but now I'm starting to get.
You got Facebook open, you have YouTube open, and then you can't even pin it to a separate browser tab. That's kind of stupid, I think.
Yeah.
That's another reason I don't like it.
One of the other things I don't like about it is when you first go in there, if you don't know anything about Discord, it doesn't just put you where you can talk right away. You're going to get there. And if you don't know that, you got to get somebody to go, hey, you know anything about Discord, Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
That's why Roy hired some expert advice.
To me.
Yep, it is what it is, and if you don't know what you're doing, it can be a pain in the ass. But you ask somebody that knows what they're doing with it, they can kind of explain it to you. Hopefully, in layman's terms, Doc, forget it. Don't ask him. He goes into technical shit all the damn time. They'll say, click here, click here. Well, where the fuck is here? Oh, anyway.
Oh, no, I was pretty good with my directions yesterday. Me and Roy spent several hours dragging people in.
See, it took you hours.
That's because we couldn't get everybody on at once. It was like we got one.
I even started taking screenshots with little arrows for people.
30 minutes later, we got another one. And then 30 minutes later, we got another one. It's driving us nuts.
Oh, there you go. But I mean, in all honesty, if you've used Raid Call, you've used TeamSpeak in the past.
Yep.
If you've used Google Hangouts, you'll get the hang of it. It's basically Raid Call, TS, and Hangouts meet one.
When you've done it once, you'll do it a few more times, then it'll be muscle memory by the end of it.
Yeah.
You'll have no trouble running it at all.
No, it takes maybe 15 minutes max to get you going on it if it's your first time.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. I just wish they had some kind of screen share of some type, but they don't. So I'll deal with it, but
give it time. They may add that in there later on, but then you're going to start experiencing lag like everything else.
Well, I'm hoping they add it because because it's still a valuable thing. I still like to share bases, and don't get me wrong, I still can go into a hangout and share them, but it would be nice if we didn't have to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it is what it is. So
wait, it doesn't have a streaming feature that I saw.
we could do a phone call and stream to each other, but it does not
It's a one-to-one deal.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Facebook has that call feature thing too.
Yeah. Don't I know that, David, who fucking rang me while I was in the middle of a meeting this afternoon.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. Said it afterward. I'm in a meeting, goddammit. Okay.
You have the worst timing known to man.
Yeah, weren't you supposed to be in bed, asshole?
I was in bed. I went to bed for like 5 hours.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of sleep for him, guys. It's a lot of sleep for him. All right, so that brings us to the pretty much. Anybody else got any final business? Anything they want to bring up? Anything they want to yell at us for?
Can I yell at Doc?
No. Speaking of Doc, I will be right back.
Dude, can't yell at him now. God damn it.
Yeah, good luck, David. You got to catch him. You got to be quick with Doc around. You know this.
Yeah, he's got to take a piss.
So let's. Where did he go?
He has to poop.
No, him.
He had to take a kick side, and then he's got to wipe his harbin.
I'm gonna. There he goes. Oh, here. Okay, let's go right down the panel and give shout outs. Sonia, you're up first.
Thanks for having me, even if I was not at the snuff tonight. Informational, funny, and love all the panel, and I love the community.
Okay, good stuff there. Chad.
Shout out to the panel, YouTube community, Dave for coming on, Dr. Phil for coming on. You know, the usual suspects. Thank you guys for being here. It's great to have you guys around. Thank you.
Champ.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the panel, guys. Shout out to you guys on YouTube, and shout out to all the community.
David.
Okay, well, shout out to everybody on the panel. Thanks for the invite, even though it was at the end. And Phil, I love you. I'm still not going to be fired, so you can kiss my hairy white butt.
Hey, I hired you in the first place, so shut up.
Yeah, the point.
Shut up.
No, I'm not going to shut up just because you told me to shut up.
All right.
Everybody out on YouTube. So that's it. And a big fuck you, Phil.
Destry.
Shout out to the panel. Especially Chad. I'm so glad you're the one that got through, buddy.
Okay, that's
1 in a billion. 1 in a billion.
That's true. That's true. Fuck you.
I'm gonna give a shout out to the panel. Thanks for letting me come on, guys. I did get some good news. Everybody here knows what's going on with me right now. Everybody out there knows what's going on too. But I just got some really good news. But it's still going to be a while before everything gets going here. I appreciate everybody that's helped me out. Everybody's giving me some kind words. I'm trying. It's just really rough, guys. It's just really, really rough. I'm trying to take it one day at a time. It's just really bad. But appreciate everybody for what everybody's done and all the kind words. And give a big shout out to the city.
Brothers. Stay focused.
I'm trying, bro. Really, really hard.
Focus, fuck you, son. Focus.
Oh, God. And let's go to Dr. Phil.
Well, it's one of those things. It's got to be one of those things. And I have to, first of all, humbly bow to my community. And second of all, to that one son of a bitch who thought he was better than everybody else. In the immortal words of the man himself, you're fired.
I was hired.
I love you, Doc. It brings it to me, and I gotta I got to touch a couple things. I want to give my prayers out to Skipjack. She is not feeling well. So please, she's been fighting this flu for about a week now. Think she really needs to go to the but I know they got some harsh weather. So Skipjack, please get better soon. Shout out to my clan, which has got a bunch of people that got stuff going on. And just remember, guys, we're always here for each other. So to stay in touch and keep with each other, we'll be okay. Lonnie's post will be pinned back to the top. It's always post every month right after the show. He still could use a little help, guys. So let's all pull together. Let's give him a little more support. He's got good stuff coming, but it's not here yet. So he still needs a little support, not only through prayer, but a little financial kick, So City's post will be pinned, or the information will be pinned to the top of the Situation Room. So please go there. Even if it's $1, it's still going to help Lonnie. So reach out, donate a little extra of the take out of the gold fund and send it that way, please. We'd all appreciate it. I'm sure Lonnie will be. He's always appreciative of everything this community does. So let's keep going that way. He's fighting hard for us. We need to keep fighting with him.
Always, man. Always.
Yeah. And that brings me to another thing. Guys, February 17th. Sorry, Lonnie. I got to end on an upbeat. So just don't think I'm pushing you down, man. It's not.
No, please.
Got to end on an upbeat. So February 17th is my birthday. No, you sons of bitches. I'm not telling you my age. So don't fucking keep PMing asking me how old I'm going to be.
I'll PM your mom.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
Birthday bubbles.
Go for it. Bring your big platoons because you're going to need it. So it brings me to this.
I'll just pay Lonnie's repairs.
I'm surprised you didn't go for Scooby. He's only about 3 hexes away. No, it's 7 hexes away. As you can see,
Scooby would do it for free.
Yeah, he would too. As you can see, we're having Roy's birthday bash, February 17th. Sector to be announced right before the jump. The time will be announced. Everything will be posted in just a little bit on the Situation Room. But if you want to come and hang out, and some can get on the show, some don't have to be on the show. Just come out and hang out with us and beat down a sector of my choice. And yes, I have one all picked out, you sons of bitches.
I like it.
Oh, these guys deserve this beatdown.
I might have to dust off some stuff and come with.
Oh, you're more than welcome, Phil. You know that? You're more than welcome. So February 17th, we will be jumping at, yes, I know, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Phil, are you going to be able to stay up that late?
Easily.
I'm more concerned, is he going to be drunk or not?
Put your walker down.
Oh, that would make it even more fun, though.
I know. That's what I was thinking when I saw that.
Doc, we're going to spike.
I could get drunk and do commentary. You suck, Roy!
You know what?
I might all be joining in drinking with them.
Doc, we're going to spike your ale with Red Bull.
You know what? I might just need him to control the stuff because I might be drunk to control the stuff. But once again, it's February 17th. We're going to announce the sector 5 minutes before 8 o'clock. So 7:55 Eastern Time, I will post where and what we're going to smash. Now, if you want to come, you need to put your tag underneath the post, because if you don't, you might just get hit. Even though I know there's always going to be a little friendly fire, let's try to avoid as much as we can.
Yeah, Dester's going to jail me again.
I promise I will not let Destry jail you again.
Sorry about that. Oh, by the way, Roy, you
No,
better
it'll be Scooby this time.
you better let Mark know like a minute before jump time.
Oh God, I know. Mark Nuts, he's one of my favorite clan members, but that son of a gun does not do surprises well. He goes there and says, "We're coming for you."
We should give him Barney.
Oh, God.
Hey, Roy, I just had somebody in YouTube have a great idea. We should play a game with this. Take a base, take a shot.
Oh God, I'll be trashed underneath the table before you know it. But I'll tell you what,
I like it.
I'll do something that I normally don't do. For every base, listen carefully. For every base that you hit that's above a 45, I will take a shot. But you have to send the attack logs to the person that's in control of the channel that night, because I will not be, because I will be hit.
Oh, he's gonna be hammered.
And drinking.
So, but you have to send it to that person that's designated. It'd probably be a situation person. I just don't know who yet. I'm going to hopefully be Sonia. I'm hoping Sonia will take the helm for the night, for even Dr. Phil can run loose.
Oh.
Wait a minute, you're going to put me in charge of this crap?
I'll teach you.
Oh my God, you're adorable.
I know I am, and I can't wait to see what happens.
It should be fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast one way or the other. So, once again, February 17th, 8 o'clock Eastern time, we are going to blow somebody's ass up. And yes, I know who. So when this post hits, which will be in like 20 minutes, make sure you get your tags underneath it. If you do not get your tags underneath it, you're not going to be safe. Oh, and by the way,
That's a good
you're
one.
in this so-called sector, even if you put your tag under there, you're still not safe.
Grumpy's got a real good one for this one. Take a base, donate $5 to Lonnie's fund.
I would love to see some more donations go to Lonnie. I don't know how we're going to do it. That February 17th, we'll be pushing.
We'll work it out.
We're going to work on that. So, on this note, be aware, February 17th, you better take the night off. Well, you might want to take the 18th off, because it might be a hard night or a real rough morning. Take your pick.
And at least we ain't going into the blind, though. I mean,
before it ever happens.
And
I do got a total. I do got a total though. Once I get to right around a little over $1,100 more dollars, I am free and clear of all of it. I will not have to worry about money no more.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Bonnie,
Yeah,
I'm going to
it's
say this
just
right now. Your ass, I don't give a shit if you don't have anything. Your ass better be on this panel. Fucking better be walking me through how to blow up a base, because I'm probably going to be too drunk to do it on my own.
I'll be here, bro. I'll be here.
We'll be here for this. We're gonna rock this shit.
I don't know about rocket, but we might be rocked to the ground. Oh my God.
Wow.
A drunk party is going to be interesting.
Oh, it's going to be, and then, this is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, and if you decide to bring your lowers, stay away from me.
Yeah. You don't want to bring them, actually, because I usually find a way to hit somebody's lower by accident. Oops.
Yeah.
I'll be on mine.
So, thanks, guys. No, I'm not that fucking old, Sam. Jesus Christ.
Close. 69.
64 he put 64.
No, I think that was the day he was born.
Yeah.
Might be the day he was born. Sorry, Sam. If that's the day you're born, I like your birthday, but definitely the end kind of rough on me. So, get the shit out of me if you're calling me that old.
Roy's going to have an early midlife crisis.
I already am. I'm losing too much hair as it is too fast.
Keep it up and you're going to look like Doc soon.
Hey.
Damn, that was cold, Dave.
At least I don't look like you.
All right, so everybody, I want to give us the last shout out, and this one goes out to everybody in this community. I love you. Continue to have fun. Remember, this game is not perfect, but we can be united and have a good time. So on that note, be safe. Good night. We're out.